I found super useful to see her progress.
It was really engaging and it kind of always made me want to do my work.
Giving you the independence, even if mommy is setting up what you have to do, you can do it in your own time, you can take a break.
I think they're doing like the paper books, and I think Atom could help them.
Atom prediction was 100% accurate. She was in that little tiny top percents. I think Atom really gave me the guidance to be able to help her and to be able to support her and fill the gap, find the gaps. First of all, find her gaps, because obviously missing 1.5 years school, she had gaps, and helping me covering that gaps, filling that gaps. Also very, very, very useful. I found super useful to see her progress. And after we got the results, her score were over 400 points out of 423. And Atom prediction was 100% accurate. She was in that little tiny top percent. So I was surprised and pleasantly surprised to see that your prediction was correct.
Atom kind of gave me something to look forward to every day. It made me really enjoy working, and it kind of made learning really easy and fun, and it was broken down into such manageable sizes because there's like a huge amount of content. So because it was in like little doses every day consistently, I think that overall it just kind of added up, and it kind of helped me a lot just being consistent, and obviously consistency leads to proper knowledge and like you're able to do things really well.
I think Atom Learning is offering all the knowledge and all the foundation, and also it's an infinite numbers of questions, so they can practice as long as they want without getting bored. And something is changed all the time. They are getting more points, they are getting more accessories for their avatar. So yeah, I think it's a good platform for both parents and children. Oh, it was unbelievable, especially that she had the highest score in her school, in her entire school.
And I was, oh my god, I was so happy. I saw the results. I was ecstatic. I don't think I've ever felt such like joy, such happiness, because I knew that my hard work had paid off, and I did get into my school of choice. I got into my top school. So I found it really easy to use. I found that it was quite motivational, it was really engaging, and it kind of always made me want to do my work, which of someone of that age, you don't really want to do work. So it was able to kind of capture my attention really easily, and that made like revising and practicing really, really, really easy, I guess, yeah. I think without hesitation, I think that not only was it a platform that kind of accumulated everything that I learned, it kind of broke everything down, all the content, into little bits that I could do, and over time that really accumulated like a really huge cloud of knowledge that I could use really easily. And I think it not only built a really solid foundation for the 11 plus, but also further on. So I think if you have a really solid foundation, which is exactly what Atom helps you do, you can really grow further later in life. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I would, because I think they're doing like the paper books, and I think Atom could help them. Instead of doing like those, they could do a bit of Atom every day.
Customizing my avatar. So you kind of had to work for points. So you do questions, you get coins, and that way you were able to kind of purchase different hats, glasses, accessories, things from the shelf. And then you could customize your avatar, and that, I really enjoyed that. I spent quite a lot of time doing that. Yeah. I think what Sophie also likes is the jokes.
Yeah, the jokes.
Tell the one about seagulls.
And the lemons.
She's been telling her, and she's been saying them as soon as she sees them. She tells them to us, and they're brilliant.
I think the one I had this morning is why do seagulls fly over the ocean?
Why?
Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be called bagels.
Speak with your class teacher, and after that, it's at-home learning, it's something that attracts kids, being online, being able to use your computer, giving you the independence. Even if mommy is setting up what you have to do, you can do it in your own time, you can take a break, you are coming back, you get points, it's entertaining for them, and it's so important to keep them focused without really knowing that they are learning.
I think one of the most important things for any exam, for anything major that you do in life, is to always practice and stay consistent with your practice. Because I think that anyone can do the 11 plus, or like any grammar school exam, if you know you can do it, but you just need to hone your skills. You need to practice every day, because that knowledge is going to keep building, and it's going to keep building, and it's not only going to help you with that exam, but later on. And believe in yourself. You can definitely do it. Just you need to stay consistent. You need to practice and really, believe in yourself, major thing.